Today, we're activating and stretching your hips and glutes, areas that often feel tight from sitting or lack of movement. This quick 5-minute routine is perfect for loosening up, strengthening key muscles, and jump-starting your energy for the day. No equipment is needed, just your mat and a little bit of space. This routine will wake up your hips, fire up your glutes, and leave you feeling strong, mobile, and ready to tackle the day. We'll start with some dynamic glute activation, work into deeper hip stretches, and finish with a full lower body opener to create space and balance. Most people might skip this kind of self-care, but not you. You've already shown up, and that's what makes all the difference. By the end of this routine, I promise you'll feel aligned, energized, and refreshed. Let's not wait any longer. Let's hit the mat. We're kicking things off with glute bridges, a dynamic way to wake up your glutes and lower back. Think of this as your foundation for strength and stability. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the mat, hip width apart. Place your arms by your sides, palms facing down. Press through your heels as you lift your hips toward the sky, squeezing your glutes at the top. Slowly lower your hips back down and repeat for 1 minute, focusing on controlled movement. This movement activates your glutes, strengthens your lower back, and prepares your hips for deeper stretches. By the end, I promise you'll feel strong, activated, and ready to move. Beginners, focus on smaller lifts if full range of motion feels challenging. Advanced stretchers, hold each lift for a few seconds at the top, or add a single leg variation. Now that your glutes are warmed up, let's stretch the hip flexors with a low lunge. Next, we're flowing into a low lunge to deeply stretch the front of your hips. If you've been sitting a lot, this is the stretch your body has been asking for. Step your right foot forward into a lunge position, keeping your left knee grounded on the mat. Shift your weight forward, allowing your hips to sink down while keeping your chest lifted. Hold for 30 seconds, then switch sides, bringing your left foot forward. This stretch opens up tight hip flexors, improves lower body mobility, and encourages better posture. By the end, you'll feel more open and free. Beginners, place your hands on your hips or a block for support. Advanced stretches, raise your arms overhead for a deeper stretch and full body engagement. Now that your hip flexors are open, let's loosen up the deeper hip joints with internal hip rotations. Ready to unlock head intention? Internal hip rotations are a game changer for improving hip mobility and flexibility. Sit on the mat with your knees bent and feet flat, slightly wider than hip width apart. Drop your right knee towards your left foot, then return to center and drop your left knee towards your right foot. Continue alternating sides for 1 minute, moving slowly and smoothly. Let the movement be natural. The stretch targets internal hip rotation, which is key for healthy, pain-free movement. By the end, I promise your hips will feel looser, freer, and more relaxed. Beginners, place your hands behind you for added support. Advanced stretches, sit upright without using your hands for balance. With your hips feeling looser, let's fire up those glutes again with 5 hydrants. Fire hydrants are a fun and effective way to engage your glutes and stabilize your hips. Think of this as your lower body activation drill. Start on all fours with your wrists under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Keeping your knee bent, lift your right leg out to the side, stopping when it's parallel to the ground. Lower back down with control and repeat for 30 seconds. Switch to the left side and repeat for another 30 seconds. This movement strengthens your glutes, improves hip stability, and supports better alignment. By the end, you'll feel strong, steady, and ready for anything. Beginners, limit the range of motion if lifting your leg high feels challenging. Advanced stretchers, add a pulse at the top of the movement for extra engagement. Now that your hips are activated, let's finish with a deep, satisfying stretch for your lower body, the frog squat. Frog squat is the ultimate lower body opener. It stretches your hips, strengthens your legs, and leaves you feeling completely refreshed. Stand with your feet slightly wider than hip width apart and your toes turned outward. Drop into a deep squat, bringing your elbows to the insides of your knees. Press your palms together and gently push your knees outward with your elbows, keeping your chest lifted. Hold for 1 minute, breathing deeply and feeling the stretch in your hips, thighs, and lower back. The stretch improves hip flexibility, strengthens your legs, and promotes balance. By the end, I promise you'll feel open, grounded, and fully recharged. Beginners, use a chair or wall for support if squatting deeply feels challenging. Advanced stretchers add a slight rocking motion to deepen the stretch. If you're sitting at a desk all day, feeling tired and need more energy, maybe you need to get rid of stiffness and take better control of your health, go check out the free gift I have for you in the description. You won't want to miss out. Stay strong, flexible, and powerful. I'll see you in the next session. Let's go.